The rain poured relentlessly against the vast expanse of the floor-to-ceiling windows, blurring the city lights into a soft, romantic glow. Inside the penthouse, the atmosphere was one of cozy intimacy. Plush velvet curtains had been drawn, creating a hushed, secluded space. A gentle melody from the old jazz records filled the air, mingling with the enticing aroma of vanilla and cinnamon wafting from the nearby kitchen. On a sleek black leather sofa sat Maya, her fingers lightly tracing the delicate lace at the edge of her dress. Across from her, Elena Vargas, the enigmatic CEO, reclined on an armchair, her dark hair cascading over her shoulders like a silken waterfall. The room, with its understated elegance and comforting quiet, was a stark contrast to the bustling city, and somehow it felt like a million miles away from Elena's powerful office with its sharp angles and intimidating board meetings. Maya's gaze, initially hesitant, began to relax into the comfortable silence. She found herself captivated by the subtle play of light and shadow on Elena's face, a stark contrast to the dramatic flair she displayed in the boardroom. Here, stripped away from the layers of power and prestige, Elena seemed almost vulnerable. As the evening deepened, Elena set down her wine glass, her eyes meeting Maya's. "You're very quiet," she remarked, her voice surprisingly soft. The penthouse echoed with the sound of her voice, devoid of its usual sharpness. "Do you find it difficult, Elena?" Maya asked, her voice barely above a whisper. Elena arched an eyebrow, a hint of a smile gracing her lips. "Difficult? What do you mean?" "Being vulnerable, letting someone in." Maya gestured vaguely around the luxurious room. "Here, in this haven of yours, I sense a certain rawness. It's as if these four walls are privy to a side of you seldom seen." Elena shifted in her seat, a flicker of something unreadable in her eyes. "Everyone builds walls, Maya. Some just make theirs of glass and steel. They think no one can break through them, yet a single crack reveals the tremor in their hands, the fragility in their smiles. Vulnerability is not weakness. It's the highest form of courage." A meaningful silence descended, punctuated only by the rhythmic drumming of the rain. Outside, Maya pondered Elena's words. "Yet you invite me into your sanctuary, Elena. Why? Why risk showing me that tremor, that fragility?" Elena rose from her chair, walking towards the expansive window, her silhouette framed by the city lights. "Because some tremors, Maya, become symphonies when played by the right hands. Because the right person won't just look at your cracks, they'll see the masterpiece waiting to be unveiled." Turning from the window, she faced Maya, her eyes searching Maya's. "And I believe you're that person for me." The raw honesty in Elena's voice sent shivers down Maya's spine. In that dimly lit room, surrounded by the ghosts of laughter and the promises of shared secrets, Maya saw not just a powerful CEO, but a woman willing to bare her soul in the face of an uncertain tomorrow. And in that moment, the walls of Elena's penthouse became the safest haven, her vulnerability, the most alluring invitation, and her love, the most courageous confession. As the night deepened, their conversation flowed effortlessly, veering from light-hearted banter to profound musings. With each passing moment, Maya felt a sense of ease envelop her. The plush sofa seemed to mold around her, cradling her like a trusted confidant. The rain continued its relentless performance, composing a soundtrack to their deepening connection. The city lights twinkled like fallen stars, silently bearing witness to the blossoming emotions in the heart of the opulent penthouse.